Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to my channel. So, today we are going to see class 4 Maths chapter number 6 measuring length. Okay, in this lesson, we are going to learn about how to measure the length using different units. So, mostly we are going to see meters in this lesson, half meter, quarter meter, and how to differentiate between full 1 meter, half meter, quarter meter, centimeters, and how many centimeter which is equal to 1 meters, and what all other units are there to measure. For example, kilometers, yards. So we are going to see everything into this chapter. I'll be dividing this chapter into multiple parts so that it will be easy for understanding. Students, I have also started taking tuition for class 3 to 4. The timing is between 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Those who are interested to join the tuition, it is online class. Every day I'll be coming online. So the fees is 600 rupees per students. If you are interested, you can WhatsApp me to 74186 19174. All right, now we will go into the chapter. So let us observe. So look at the picture. School health program. So school health program is happening and few children are there in the health program to do medical checkup. Look at the picture. What are the students measuring? Put a tick mark if you find being measured. Okay, so let's see. Length. Is the length of the floor is measured? No, it is not measured. So I'm not going to put a tick mark. Is the weight is measured? Yes, look at the picture. The weight is measured here. So I'm going to put a tick mark. Is the breadth measured somewhere? No, it is not. Height? Yes, the height is measured here. So I'm going to put a tick mark. Is it a depth measured? No. Temperature? Yes, temperature is measured. Next, what is being used to measure the height and what other tools can be used to measure height? I'm going to type it over so that you can see the answer. Okay, first look at this picture. In this picture, they have used a measuring scale. So here, so if you see, this is a measuring scale. Okay, so you have to write a measuring scale is used to measure the height. I will type here a measuring scale is used to measure the height. So what are the tools? You can write other tools includes height chart, and meter stick. Okay, height chart and meter stick you can use to measure the height. There's no space over here to type. Okay, I think now it will be visible. Okay, next question. Recall in grade 3. You studied that length are measured in meters. Check and fill in the blanks whether the following are correct and incorrect in your classroom. Now, they are asking us to recall what we studied in grade 3 about measuring. So, we measured, do you remember we measured one hand span also? The length of the table, the length of our book, how many hand span. So, they are asking us to recall the same. Okay. So, first question, the height of most of the students in my grade is more than a meter. The height of most of the students in my grade is more than a meter. Yes, that is correct. You can write correct. Most of the students are taller than 1 meter. So you can write correct. Next, one length of my arm is less than a meter. So, is that correct? An arm is usually less than 1 meter. So, yes, correct. I'll show you some pictures so that you can able to identify easily. 1 minute. Okay, look at this picture, students. You can able to see the length of the arm. It's like more than 1.8 meter. It is not in centimeter. It is obviously more than 1 meter. Okay, we'll go into the lesson now. The height of the door of the grade is less than a meter. The height of the door of the grade is less than a meter. No, the door is normally huge in size. It will be more than a meter. It is never in centimeters. So it is incorrect. Incorrect. Next, the breadth of the blackboard is more than a meter. Yes, correct. The breadth of the blackboard is more than a meter. Okay, if you want to create few more, I can do it. Like the length of the eraser is less than a meter. Yes, it will be in 1.5 centimeter. Yes, you can write correct. Then the length of the 12 centimeter scale is less than a meter. Yes, less than a meter you can write. Next, measuring is fun. Remember we made 1 meter, half meter, quarter meter ropes. Let us make them again. So we do remember in class 3 we made all these measuring things, correct? Like 1 meter and half meter and quarter meter using ropes. So we are going to do that again here. So we have colored ropes, red one, green one and blue one. So the red one is 1 meter rope and the green one is again a 1 meter rope. But if you see, you can able to get 2 half meters in this rope. They have divided as 2 half meter, which is also equal to 1 meter. And the blue rope, it is divided into 4 parts, which is also 1 by 4 each part, which is also 1 meter. So this is also 1 meter. This is also 1 meter. This is also 1 meter. In 1 by 2, which is half meter, which has 2 halves, and 1 by 4 meters, we have 4 quarters. Okay, so 2 halves make 1 meter and 4 quarters make 1 meter. You have to remember this. Okay, so here they have mentioned, do you notice 1 meter is equal to 2 half meter and 1 meter is equal to 4 quarter meters, and half meter is equal to 2 quarter meters. If you see the half meter, we have 2 quarter meters. So this is half meter. In the half meter, how many quarters we have? We have 2 quarters. Okay, next. Use the rope to carry the following activities. You can use combination of rope if needed. Walk, jump and crawl on 1, 5 and 10 meter line. Draw a line of 1 meter, 5 meter and 10 meter on the floor of the classroom or outside in the playground. How will you make these lines? Think and share with your friend. Walk, jump, crawl on it. Okay. So we will do that activity. Okay, I have taken a rough paper. So I'm going to copy this question. Okay, let's do this. So draw 1 meter, 5 meter, 10 meter on the floor of the classroom or outside in the playground. So how do you make this line? Okay, first let me tell you. First, I'm going to take a 1 meter line here. So imagine that this is a 1 meter line. Okay, I'm just going to. Okay, so this is a 1 meter line. Just imagine 1 meter line. And how do you going to make this line? Either I'll use a rope, or I'll use a color powder, or I'll use a crayons, anything to make this line. So 5 meter, how first I made 1 meter, and 5 meters, how I do? I extend the same up to 5 times to make five meters. For this is 1 meter, this is 2 meters. I'll measure the same rope, 3 meter, 4 meter, and 5 meter. I use the same 1 meter rope and I measure 5 times to get 5 meters. Likewise, I measure 10 times to get 10 meters. Okay, easy. Think and share with your friends. Walk, jump, and crawl on the lines. If you want, I can jump from 1 meter to 2 meters, or I can crawl and grow. Okay, or I will walk and go. Okay, next. Long jump. Each child can participate in long jump competition. How far have your friends jumped? Measure as accurately as possible using the combination of ropes. Who jumped the longest distance? Who has jumped the shortest distance? Okay. Now in this rope, what we have to do? We have to 1 minute, students. I'm erasing everything. I'll continue this too. Okay. This is up to 10 meters. Okay. So this is up to 10 meters. So now what they are telling, measure the student, estimate the jump, actual measurement. Okay. So first you have to write the student name and less than 1 meter, and how many meter, estimate the length, and 1 meter, more than 1 meter, how many, and the actual length. Okay, we will do one by one. First I'll write the names one by one. Okay, first I'll write the first name, Sona, Sam, Reena, and Ravi. And Ravi. Okay, first Sona. So imagine Sona's jumping here. It is 3.5 meters. So it is more than 1 meter. So we'll go here. So more than 1 meter, 3.5 meter. Okay. So this is the actual measurement as well. So you can write the actual measurement as 3.5 meter. But here you can write more than 1 meter. You can have a tick. More than 1 meter. Next we have Sam. So this is Reena. Sona. So this jump was done by Sona. So next I'll change the color. We'll have a jump of exactly 1 meter. So who's that? Sam. 1 meter. Okay, next we have Reena. We'll write half meter. Less than 1 meter, which is half meter. And we have Ravi. 2.5 meter. So you can write more than 1 meter, which is 2.5 meter or 2.5 meter. Okay, now we have to find out who won the race. How far have you friends jumped? Measure the accurate possible and the combination of the rope. Who jumped the longest distance? Who jumped the longest distance? Sona jumped the longest distance. Okay, so this may vary, students. Who has jumped the shortest distance? Shortest distance is half meter. Reena is the shortest. Okay, next. Estimate how long the board is in your classroom. Measure and check. Okay, what you can do, you can take a rope, a 1 meter rope, and you can measure your class blackboard and estimate how long is that. Is that a length of 8 meter and breadth of 6 meter? So length is this and breadth. This is the breadth. Okay, and you can measure and write the answer. How much is the length and how much is the breadth? It depends upon. Allow children to measure 100 meter using footstep and note how many foot fit in 100 meter. This can be used for further estimation. Okay, your class teacher will help you to do this activity, students. So next we have the next page. Let us think. Guess the length. So we have a big whale fish here. It is about 30 meters. The word whale fish is about 30 meters, which is equal to 2 buses. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. So one bus is 15 meters. Okay, one bus is 15 meters. So next we have I can't clean my neck. So if you see this, a giraffe is telling I cannot able to clean my neck here. But here we have a small ostrich which is in 3 centimeter. But here the giraffe neck is outside the water tub and the tub is 4 centimeter. So let's see, we have few questions here and the length about 6 meter. So this crocodile is about 6 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 meters. Okay. So based on this we have few questions. We'll see. Look at the picture carefully and answer the question. What is the length of one bus in meter? What is the length of one cricket bat in meters? So length of one bus is 15 meters. That we already know. So you can write the length of one bus is 15 meters. And a cricket bat is about 1 meter long because we need to measure and write the cricket bat. Here the crocodile, if you see, the cricket bat is here. So the one cricket bat is 1 meter long. So the cricket bat is 1 meter. So this is the cricket bats. Next, how many buses would be equal to the length of 2 blue whales? So one blue whale is here. So for one blue whale, we have 2 bus. So if you have 2 blue whales, so 2 into 2, we need 4 buses. So 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4. So we need 4 buses. Four buses. Okay. I'll show you in statement also, students. After this, I'll show you in statement so that you can copy it. Okay. Next, how many cricket bats will be needed to measure one whale? So how many cricket bat is needed? So a blue whale is about 30 meters. So one cricket bat is 1 meter. So how many bat is required? So how many bat is required? We need 30 bats because the blue whale is 30 meters. So we need 30 bats. So how many bats we needed? 30 bats. Next, if two ostriches stand one about another, their height will be equal to the height of. So here we have 3 meters. So if we have another ostrich here, imagine we have another ostrich here, 3 meters. So 3 plus 3, 6 meters. So it will be the height of 6 meters. Next, how many crocodiles will be equal to the length of the blue whale? So how many crocodiles will be there? So the length of the crocodile is 6. The blue whale is 30 meter. So 30 divided by 6. So 30 divided by 6 is 5 meter. Okay, so how many crocodiles we needed? We need 5 crocodiles. So 5. Okay, I'll show you the answer in sentence, students, so that you can copy it. 1 minute. Okay, I have made a statement for you. You can copy in your notebook. Okay, what is the length of one bus in meter? What is the length of one bus in meter? And what is the length of one cricket bat in meters? So the bus is about 15 meters long, and cricket bat, we know it is about 1 meter long. The next is how many bus would be equal to the length of two blue whale? So a blue whale is about 30 meters long. Two blue whale is 2 into 30, which is 60 meters. A bus is about 15 meters. So 60 divided by 15 is 4 buses. Or else the way which I said initially is also easy method. Okay. Next, how many cricket bats will be needed to measure one whale? A blue whale is about 30 meters. A cricket bat is about 1 meter. So 30 divided by 1 is 30 cricket bats. The next one, if two ostrich stand one another above, their height will be equal to the height of. So one ostrich's height is 3 meters. Therefore, height of two ostrich 3 meter plus 3 meter is 6 meter. In case if they ask 3 ostrich stand one height of another, then it will be 3 meter plus 3 meter plus 3 meter, which is 9 meters. Okay. Next, as we can see in the picture, the crocodile length is also 6 meters. So therefore, two ostrich height will be equal to the length of one crocodile. Yes, correct. Next, the last one is how many crocodile will be equal to the length of a blue whale? So the crocodile is about 6 meter. A blue whale is 30 meters. So 30 divided by 6 is 5 crocodiles. Okay. Next. Okay, next we'll see measuring small things. I think we can do this in our next video because already 24 minutes is over. So we will do this page in our part 2 video. Okay. Alright students, be safe and take care. If you want to join the tuition, you WhatsApp me to the WhatsApp number 74186191174. Okay. Take care and be safe.